worshipping Allah. And when we say worshipping Allah, it doesn't mean that he's just doing his daily things and then worshipping Allah. No, all what he was doing was worshipping Allah. He left his town where he lives to a nearby hill next to the town, built a small room, just a small room, nothing fancy, nothing in it, and all day and night worshipping Allah. Fasting all day, praying, the night comes, sleep a bit, then wake up and pray. And this was his life for 50 years. He doesn't do a job other than worshipping Allah. He goes out, whatever he finds, fruit, vegetables, water, he eats and drinks anything that keeps him alive so he can worship Allah. Imagine someone like him. 50 years, non-stop worshipping Allah. How much hasanat did he have? Like, how much is his level of faith? 50 years of worshipping. And the shaitan, the devil, he had conferences with his soldiers every now and then. He asked them, what did you do? Did you set this person astray? Did you convince that person to do a sin? He always makes sure that as many people as he can are doing sins. The shaitan hates us. Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has kicked him out of the Jannah because he refused an order to go to Adam, which is our grandfather. And the shaitan knows that on the day of judgment he will go to the hellfire. So he wants to try to take as much as he can from us, the children and grandchildren of Adam, with him to the hellfire. So in each conference he asked them about Bursisa. How come someone like him, 50 years worshipping Allah, no one was able to convince him to do even one small sin? For 50 years they've been trying, the devil, the shaitan and his soldiers, but they couldn't. But the shaitan didn't give up, because the shaitan is so persistent. He wants to reach his goal at the end. So in one of the conferences he said, I'm going to try a new way with Bursisa this time. A new technique, we haven't tried it with him before. There were 3 men in the town. Another scene. 3 men in the town, 3 brothers, and has a sister. The parents were dead, so they used to take care of their sister and protect her. One day, they decided, the 3 brothers want to go to jihad for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They want to go and fight, which is a good deed, noble thing. But they need someone to leave their sister with, someone to take care of her, to protect her. The sister was pretty. So they said, who would be better than Bursisa, the worshipper? He's been worshipping Allah for 50 years. He would never do something wrong to her. Let's take her to him and leave her with him while we are away. And so they did. They went to Bursisa on the hill. They told him, this is our sister. We are going for jihad for the sake of Allah. Can you please leave her with you so you can take care of her? He said, no. I don't want anything to distract me from worshipping Allah. Please take her away. I devoted all my life to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I don't want anything to distract me. Shaitan came to his mind. And see the way he used. He told him, Bursisa, shame on you. Letting those 3 noblemen away. They're going for jihad. And they want a small favor of you to leave their sister with you. And you say no. Now he said no. They're either going to stop going to jihad, or they're going to leave her with someone who is not pious like you, and he might do something wrong to her. And the brothers will be all the time worried, well, wait, what's going to happen to their sister? See the way that shaitan came to him? He didn't come and tell him, take her. She looks, maybe she's pretty, you know. He came because he knows Bursisa is a worshipper. So he said, it's something good if you took her. And this is one of the tactics of the shaitan. Sometimes he tries to do something that looks good, but the result is bad, as we can see. So Bursisa said, hold on, come back, bring your sister. I'll take care of her, protect her, but on one condition. Build a small room for her next to my room. And let her live in it. I don't want to see her or hear her voice. Let her live in the room. Every day when I go up to collect some fruits or vegetables and water, I just give her some, put her at her door, knock the door and leave. And after I leave she can take the food and water and she can leave. They thanked him very much and they agreed on the condition and they left. So every day, Bursisa go, some veggies, some fruit, some water, put it in the door of the girl, knock the door, and leave. And when he leaves, she opens the door, she takes whatever he left for him, and that's it. The shaitan didn't come to him for the next step straight away. In the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا لَا تَتَّبِعُوا خُطُوَاتِ الشَّيْطَانِ إِنَّهُ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ مُبِينٌ. All you who believe, do not follow the steps of the shaitan, because he is indeed a big enemy to you. So the shaitan, Allah says, shaitan has steps. Shaitan doesn't tell you to do the big thing one time. He has steps. So the first step, take the girl, let her away, don't see her or listen to her. There was no step. He left a few weeks to get used to the idea. Then he came to him. He said, Bursisa, just all in his mind. Those brothers left their sister with you, and every time you just leave the food and leave. What if she's dead inside? You don't even know that she's alive or not. Just knock on the door and say, Salaam alaikum. Let's just make sure you hear wa alaikum salam, then leave. That's it. Small thing, another small thing. Nothing wrong with that. Just say Salaam alaikum. And so he did. Knocked the door, Salaam alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Then he left. But what happened? He heard her voice. First time, she's next to him. Second time, he heard her voice. He got used to hearing her voice. 1, 2, 3 weeks. The shaitan didn't tell him to do the next step straight away. He left him a few weeks to get used to the idea. The third step, shaitan came to Bursisa and told him, you just say Salaam alaikum. What if she has something? What if she needs something? You just say Salaam alaikum and leave. What if she needs something? You need to do something for her. Just ask her, Salaam alaikum, do you need anything? That's it. Come on, Bursisa, you're a good man. The thing looks good. Alright, knock the door, Salaam alaikum. Do you need anything? And so if she needed anything, she told him yes to do me this small favor. And she doesn't need anything, she said, no, thank you very much, I don't need anything. Few weeks, the shaitan let him get used to the idea. After that, the shaitan came to him. He said, Bursisa, her brother's been away for a few months now. And she hasn't spoken to anyone but you, just Salaam alaikum, do you need anything? Just have some medicine here, talk to her. Just general stuff. Make her have some human contact. Without seeing her, just from outside the room. Tell her, how are you? What are you feeling? I saw some man. Just general stuff. Just talk to her so she can feel a bit alive. Doesn't feel lonely. And so he did. Knock, knock. Salaam alaikum. Do you need anything? How was your day? How was your night yesterday? Oh, the weather is good today. Here goes some shepherd walking there. There's some the leaves. Just general stuff. And you get used to the idea. Does that sound familiar, the steps that the shaitan is following? Shaitan sometimes will come to you and step by step. The shaitan doesn't tell you go do some major thing. Go out with some girl, for example. It might start with some messaging, or MSN, or Facebook, or we're just studying together. Just think that might look small at the beginning, but we'll see the outcome. Bursisa get used to talk to her, week after week after week. And then shaitan came to him again. Steps, khutuwat shaitan, the steps of the devil. He told him, every day you sit there and you speak to her for a long time, and people pass by sometimes and see you talking to her. What are they going to say? They're going to say, look at the worshipper. He's talking to the girl that her brother's left with him. They're talking all the time. They won't say anything about you, but they must say something bad about her. See, she talked with God and stuff like that. Yeah, you're right. So what should I do? Now Bursisa is asking the shaitan for advice. The shaitan said, go into the room with her. Close the door. Come on. Don't tell me you're going to do anything. You're a pious man. You've been worshipping Allah for 50 years. You would never do something wrong. Just go inside, so no one would see you, and talk to her. You're not going to do anything wrong. You're a good man. Bursisa loved the idea. This one. And what does the Prophet say? There's no man and woman alone in a closed room by themselves unless the shaitan is number 3 with them. If there's a man and a woman, a boy or a girl in some room, some private place, shaitan would be the third. What would the shaitan be doing with the third of them? He would make him handsome in her eyes, and he would make her beautiful in his eyes. He would make them look beautiful for each other. So they can commit fornication. The Prophet, peace be upon him, says, it's better for one of you to be hit or touched with a steel bar that is boiling than just touching a woman that is not allowed to touch. So just shaking a hand woman in his hand, it's better for you to be hit by a boiling steel rod than touching it. The Islam is not doing this to make our life difficult. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows what's the good for us. And for this reason, He ordered us to purify ourselves and stay away from the wrong things, which in this case was fornication. It could be anything. What happened to Bursisa and that girl?